Science isn't just for labs. It's full of mind-blowing facts that change how we see the universe and ourselves. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 science facts that will blow your mind. Get ready to be amazed by the incredible mysteries and discoveries of our world. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss fascinating facts that spark your curiosity. Let's jump right in. 10. Time moves slower when you're moving fast. Einstein's theory of relativity proves that time is not constant but relative to your speed and gravitational field. When you travel at high speeds, time literally slows down for you compared to stationary observers. GPS satellites experience this effect and must adjust their clocks by 38 microseconds daily to maintain accuracy. If you could travel at 90% the speed of light for what feels like 1 year to you, about 2.3 years would pass on Earth. This isn't just theoretical. Particle accelerators regularly observe subatomic particles living longer than they should because they're moving at near-light speeds. Even at everyday speeds, time dilation occurs. A person living on the top floor of a skyscraper ages slightly faster than someone at ground level due to weaker gravity. Astronauts on the International Space Station return to Earth microseconds younger than they would have been if they'd stayed on the surface. 9. Quantum particles can be in multiple places at once. In the quantum world, particles exist in a state called superposition, where they can literally be in multiple locations simultaneously until observed. This isn't just theory. It's been proven countless times in laboratories worldwide. The famous double-slit experiment shows that electrons behave like waves and pass through both slits at once, creating an interference pattern. However, the moment you try to observe which slit the electron passes through, it behaves like a particle and only goes through one slit. This quantum behavior is so bizarre that even Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. Quantum computers exploit this property, with quantum bits existing in multiple states simultaneously, allowing them to perform certain calculations exponentially faster than classical computers. The transition from quantum to classical behavior as objects get larger remains one of physics' greatest mysteries. 8. There are more possible chess games than atoms in the observable universe. The number of possible chess games is estimated at 10 carat 120, while the observable universe contains approximately 10 carat 80 atoms. This means there are more potential chess games than there are atoms in the entire visible cosmos. After just 4 moves by each player, there are over 300 billion possible positions. The complexity explodes exponentially with each additional move, creating a game tree so vast that even the most powerful computers cannot analyze every possibility. This astronomical number demonstrates the incredible complexity that can emerge from simple rules. Chess programs like Deep Blue and AlphaZero don't calculate every possibility, but use sophisticated algorithms to evaluate the most promising moves. The vastness of chess possibility space illustrates how combinatorial explosion can create infinite complexity from finite components, a principle that applies to many systems in nature and mathematics. 7. Your body is made of stardust, literally. Every element in your body, heavier than hydrogen, was forged in the nuclear furnaces of ancient stars. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, all were created when massive stars exploded as supernovas billions of years ago. These stellar explosions scattered heavy elements across the universe, which eventually condensed into new solar systems, including our own. The carbon that forms the backbone of every organic molecule in your body was produced through nuclear fusion in the cores of dying stars. When Carl Sagan said, "We are made of star stuff," he was being scientifically precise. The atoms in your left hand likely came from different stars than those in your right hand. This means you are literally a collection of ancient stellar remnants, connected to the cosmos in the most fundamental way possible. 6. Empty space isn't actually empty. What we call empty space is actually teeming with activity at the quantum level. The vacuum of space constantly produces virtual particle pairs that pop into existence and annihilate each other in time frames so brief they seem to violate conservation of energy. This quantum foam creates measurable effects, such as the Casimir force, where two metal plates in a vacuum are pushed together by the pressure of virtual particles. The Higgs field permeates all of space, giving particles their mass through constant interaction. Dark energy, which makes up 68% of the universe, is thought to be a property of space itself. Even in the deepest vacuum achievable on Earth, quantum fluctuations ensure that space is never truly empty. This reveals that our intuitive understanding of nothingness is fundamentally incorrect. The universe is far more active and dynamic than it appears. 5. Light can behave as both a wave and a particle. Light shows wave-particle duality, a key strange truth in physics. It creates wave-like interference patterns, but also acts as particles called photons when detected. This isn't just measurement limits, but a real property. The photoelectric effect proves its particle side, while diffraction shows waves. This duality applies to all matter at tiny scales. Electrons, protons, even atoms can act like waves, making it a universal feature of nature. 4. Black holes can evaporate through Hawking radiation. Stephen Hawking showed that black holes aren't completely black. They emit radiation and slowly evaporate. Quantum effects near the event horizon create particle pairs, with one falling in and the other escaping as radiation. Smaller black holes evaporate faster. A solar-mass black hole takes 10^67 years, but a mountain-sized one evaporates in less than a second, releasing massive energy. This leads to the information paradox, since it's unclear if information inside black holes is truly lost, challenging quantum mechanics. 3. The universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. Nothing moves through space faster than light, but space itself can expand faster than light. That's why the observable universe spans about 93 billion light-years, even though it's only 13.8 billion years old. Distant galaxies aren't speeding through space. They're carried away as space expands, sometimes faster than light. This began with rapid cosmic inflation right after the Big Bang and continues today, driven by dark energy. 2. You can't actually touch anything. When you touch something, your atoms don't actually make contact. Instead, the electrons in your atoms repel the electrons in the object through strong electromagnetic forces, creating the sensation of touch without true contact. This repulsion is what makes matter feel solid. So when you sit in a chair or hug someone, you're feeling electromagnetic forces, not actual physical touching. Essentially, everything solid is mostly empty space, held together by invisible forces. 1. Most of the universe is made of stuff we can't see or detect. Only about 5% of the universe is visible matter, the atoms and galaxies we know. The other 95% is dark matter, 27%, and dark energy, 68%, which we can't see or detect directly. Dark matter reveals itself only through gravity, while dark energy drives the universe's accelerating expansion, but remains a complete mystery. This means most of the universe is unknown and beyond our current scientific understanding. And those are the top 10 science facts that will blow your mind. Proof that there's always more to discover and wonder about. Which fact amazed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing what blew your mind. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more amazing discoveries. See you in the next one.